equals, let me pull out a belt, let me beat you with the belt, because this wasn't let me tap you with corrections. And now you get an attitude with me. And let me just tell you, I will send you quick, fast, in a hurry as a condition of your probation to the Bexar County Jail or either to the state jail facility. And you can see how your discipline works with other people at the jail if it comes to that. Is this going to be a plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, the court is calling 2023 CR 1952, State of Texas versus Michael J. Durant. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
For the state.
Defense?
Sorry, Sean Sheffield for defendant, Your Honor.
And are you Mr. Durant?
Yes.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery and did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with injury to a child, bodily injury intentionally and knowingly? That's a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand? Due to the plea, the state recommends deferred adjudication. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to be designated as primary custodial parent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that to be the entirety of your plea bargain agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything that you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor. As you've sure read, this is a case, it's a little old.
Yeah, you're trying to shift the burden on him.
Explain.
I don't believe he's trying to do that, Your Honor, because we had discussions. He understands
Well, he's
he went
saying
way
his
too
child
far.
was asking.
He went way too far. It shouldn't have happened.
He's saying that his child acts dramatic. That's what he said. Dinah, did he say that? Excuse me?
He did, Your Honor.
So he hasn't learned anything.
I disagree with that, Your Honor. Having
Well,
known him for
What have you
this
learned?
time.
I learned how to talk to my child. I'm always being there for him. He's always coming for me to advise. He gives me this random, I love you, I hug you. I'm always
No.
Um,
Here's my thing. You told me that he was acting dramatic. You told me, and if the record is not clear or if I'm remembering things incorrectly, please correct me. But you told me that 1, your child is dramatic, and 2, you started by saying I was disciplining my child as a parent should. That's what you told me. So how does disciplining a child as a parent should result in a child having a belt mark on their face? And was that being dramatic? Because that's what it says in the police report, that he had a belt mark on his face, belt mark on his arm. And how old was your child at this time? What, 9, 8, something like that?
yes, ma'am.
So basically, what you have taught your child is that your child needs to fear you, which means that if your child accidentally sprays something in somebody's food, he can't tell you because he knows what's going to end up happening. He's going to get hit with a belt across his face. And I don't know why people think disciplining children equals, let me pull out a belt, let me beat you with a belt, because this wasn't let me tap you with corrections. And now you get an attitude with me. And let me just tell you, I will send you quick, fast, in a hurry as a condition of your probation to the Bexar County Jail or either to the state jail facility. And you can see how your discipline works with other people at the jail if it comes to that. So I'm telling you, when you beat a child, this wasn't discipline, this was a beating. When you beat a child, what they learn is to fear you. And you are a grown man hitting on a child. If somebody, let's say, for example, you're at somebody's house. They invite you over, you're sitting at the table and you drop your food on the ground or on the carpet, and it's white carpet, and they get angry. And so they take a belt and slap you across the face. And they tell you, well, I'm just disciplining you because you knew this is white carpet. I told you to be careful not to spill anything on my carpet, and you did. You know what you would do? you would call the police and you would file charges because that person hit you. So you've gone beyond disciplining your child. And I don't know why people don't understand that. And you can say your child out of the blue is saying, I love you and all of this. Sometimes you know why they're doing that? Because they're walking on eggshells. Because you have put fear into this child. If this child were to pick up a criminal case, you know what they'd come to court and tell me? His attorney would? He suffered trauma. Well, what trauma did he suffer? Well, his father beat him. They're not going to come in and tell me the father disciplined him. They're going to come in and tell me my father beat me. And that's what this was.
It wasn't like that, Judge.
Did he have a belt mark across his face?
I can't recall. I don't remember. I remember him just ducking, and usually
Just ducking.
usually I try to punish him, send him to his ground him, take away his video games because he does wrong. He understands that.
So why did you beat him with a belt across his face? Is it because the girlfriend came to you and said, this is what happened?
No, that wasn't the case at all.
Yeah. So why did you beat him?
It was just he was acting up during the day, and it was
Doing what?
well prior to that he had we had went swimming. He had jumped in the deep end, and I told him don't do that. So I went after him, and then when we got out, he kept on picking on his sister and my daughter. My daughter's like, Dad, he keeps on messing with me, keeps on pushing me, acting like he's gonna push me into the water. So we go out to get food.
Who's your daughter's mother?
Same
Who's the same mother?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Finish your story.
And so my daughter is like getting irritated, and I'm just like, calm down, because he has ADHD. And so we get home and we finally sit down and for dinner, we say our prayers and everything. And he decided to get some Lysol and disinfect her burger because it was during COVID. And so he was just acting up. I sent him to his room. He goes and slams the door, and I'm like, behave. My daughter comes back crying, that he had done something to her toy box, and said, son, what's wrong with you? And he was just like, just very quiet. I said, well, tell me what happened. Just quiet. And so I didn't mean to hit him as hard. I didn't mean to hit him at all, but I was trying to tell him, like, you need to calm down, you need to behave already, you need to, stop messing with your sister. Don't go trying to push her into the deep end. He already went into the deep end and kind of sort of drowned. But I was able to, save him. So I wasn't trying to target him. I was trying to make him understand that it's not okay for you to continue acting like that.
And what have you learned from your parenting classes? Because I'm assuming CPS gave you parenting classes.
No, it's voluntary.
Did you do parenting classes?
Yes, ma'am.
Who did you do parenting
It
classes?
was compadre.
Okay. I like compadre.
And I learned a lot.
What did you learn?
I learned how to calm myself down, don't explode. Take a deep breath, wait a little bit, talk to him, settle him down right. Try to understand where he went wrong, where we both can try to understand each other. He is very active, he's very compulsive, and that's part of the ADHD that he has from his family, from his mother's side. My daughter is just like me. We're very chill, we're very calm, and he just
See, you keep saying, so the daughter has the same mother as your son?
yes.
Okay, and where is the mother in all of this?
She hasn't been active. She had never been present in such a life. I took custody of them when my daughter was out the hospital because she was born with methamphetamine in her system. My baby mama was a drug addict, so
Mother, your children.
yes.
All right, are you employed?
Yes, ma'am.
What do you do?
I do renovation and remodeling, demolition work as well.
All right, this is what the court is going to do. 4 years deferred adjudication. There's an affirmative finding of family violence, proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. All right, we can go off the record. Good luck to you. You're going to have to do better.
Thank you. So
And you're going to have a lot to make up to with your son, because believe it or not, I know you say things are better. Yes, but your son is always going to remember that. So you're going to have to make it up to him and let him know.
he saw me get arrested in March, and he's like, "Dad, I didn't mean to get you in trouble." And he's like, "Dad, every time the cops come, he's like, are you gonna go to jail?"
Yeah.
I don't want him to be thinking that.
No, but see, you got to turn that around and not let him make it his fault, because him saying that is him saying it's my fault, and it's not. Okay. All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
My name is Happy. I upload courtroom video for education purpose. This video may contain copyrighted works not specifically authorized for use, but believed in good faith to be protected by the fair use doctrine under Section 107 of U.S. copyright law.